Go and grab your Bewear merchandise today. There are t-shirts, sweatshirts, phone cases, and more, all with the link down in the description below. You do not want to miss out. What's up, guys? It's Carson back here on Toxic Gaming today with week 1 of the meme league and everything. If you saw the team builder that went up last Sunday, these are kind of going to be every week. I was just going to put them up on Sunday. We don't really have a schedule for when they need to go up, I believe. Just when we need to have battles and stuff done, because not everybody is uploading them. But I decided to because, hey, it's battles and they could be kind of fun. But today and this week, we actually are going up against Colton, coach of the Osaka Eevees. And a quick run through his draft. He has potential to have Kieran Black, which is a Z mover, Lando-t, Tapu Fini, Forest, or Lando-t was also a Z mover, Fortress, Marowak, Alolan Marowak, Mega Aerodactyl, Serena, Electabuzz, Hitmonlee, and Mr. Mime, which was his Z, or Super Z user, and then Zorua was his meme pick. And we see here against Colton's team, what we decided to bring here, I'll go run through our team real quick, was one-man band, OMB, our Mega Manectric, with Thunderbolt, Overheat, Hidden Power Ice, and Snarl, with 120 in HP, excuse me for that burp, 252 Modest in Special Attack, and then 136 in Speed. Really, we don't need to outspeed a whole lot on his team. It's the Mega Arrow. It's kind of the thing that's the most scary, but I didn't think he would be like anything really big with that, and really, Manectric is just here to T-Bolt and do mid-game stuff with that. And he's not really doing a whole lot. It's just like the chip damage that he can bring so other things we have on our team can destroy. Next, we have Tristratus, or Clefable, with Life Orb, Magic Guard, Calm Mind, Soft Boiled, Moonblast, and Shadow Ball. Basically, Fairy Ghost hits the majority of his team for neutral or super effective. With HP, 252 HP, 252 defense, and bold natured, with 4 in special attack, physically defensive Clefable to be able to set up on Marowak, to be able to set up on the Lando, to be able to set up on the Fortress, the Hitmonlee, and the Mega Arrow and Lando-t. Basically, most of his physical mons we could set up at least one Calm Mind on, and then do some pretty good damage and soft boil back up. That was really what Clefable was here for. But next we have Jirachi, Lesnar, our Scarf Jirachi with Flash Cannon, Icy Wind, Hidden Power Fire, and U-Turn, 40 in HP, 252 in Special Attack, and then 216 in Speed and Timid. We don't really need the power for U-Turn, it's just for getting Jirachi in and out and chip damage. Icy Wind was for the Lando because I was hoping to bring Jirachi in and then lure the Lando in and quick Icy Wind. And then Hidden Power Fire is for the Fortress, so that just can't sit there and wall us a Flash Cannon all the way else around to do things. The thing that this Jirachi is kind of walled by is the Alolan Marowak, which kind of sucks, but it's really, we had other stuff to take care of it. Next we have Alicia Fox, or Delphox, Alicia I believe is the only name of this thing, with Ghost DMZ and Fire Blast, Grass Knot, Shadow Ball, and Willow. With 112 in HP, 222 in Special Attack, and 144 Timid in Speed. Can't remember exactly what we're outspeeding. I think we're outspeeding max speed Lando-t. I think it might be what we're going for, or something along those lines. But we're also doing Z Shadow Ball for this is another kind of lure in of Alolan Marowak, and then quick Z Shadow Ball and destroy that thing. Because I have the potential Willow on for the Mega Arrow, the Hitmonlee, or the Lando, and if he guesses that, brings in a little Marowak, I can just go in and actually just Z Shadow Ball things and kill that little Marowak hands down. Next we have Master Lock, our Buzzwole, which is Choice Scarf, with Superpower, Ice Punch, Poison Jab, and Earthquake, 56 in HP, 252 in attack, and then 200 in Jolly in speed. Basically, I believe with this, we can outspeed everything but Mega Aerodactyl, or I think we can even outspeed on Dirt Bird and Hitmonlee, I'm not too certain. But we're basically coming in and clicking a fucking superpower and destroying some things. Basically, that's what Buzzwole's here to do. We're destroying and wall breaking with this Buzzwole. That's really all he needs to do. And then next, Zygarde, or Roman, or Zygarde 10 was Choice Banded with E-Speed, 1000 Arrows Outrage, and Glare, 48 in HP, 252 Adamant in attack, and then 208 in speed. Again, I didn't feel like I needed speed on Zygarde, because the things that were faster than me, I could easily take at least one hit from. The only thing that wasn't was his Mega Arrow had Ice Fang, but I mean, I wasn't too worried about it. And then I had Glare just as a random, say he tried to go in and guess an E-Speed and brings in the Alolan Marowak, well, I can quick Glare and paralyze that thing and cripple that thing pretty decently. So that was really just random Glare. I didn't need a fourth move on Zygarde, but Without further ado, we'll just go and keep going playing with the battle here. Go with the first turn, and I led with Jirachi. He actually led with his little Marowak, which shows he is Balloon Marowak, and I'm just going to U-turn first turn, break that fucking balloon, and I'm going to go right on into Clefable. Like, I know I can take one hit from this thing, and he goes for the Shadow Bone, and we chew that Shadow Bone. And now I'm going to quick Calm Mind. He switches out into the Tapu Fini. Good switch on his part. I just wanted to Calm Mind early. Wasn't going to reveal that I had Shadow Ball yet. And now he taunts me, and I believe I went for a second Calm Mind here, and that was a good taunt on his part, so now I have to quick him with the Moonblast. His Nature's Madness is going to really be annoying to me, but this was the turn that really kind of sealed the deal. He goes for the second Nature's Madness because I believe Surf wasn't going to hit, and he missed. I go for Moonblast, and I crit. So that turn kind of sealed his major check to Clefable, and now I'm not taunted anymore. And I can just soft-boiled on this Fortress. He gonna hit me with the Gyro Ball, and I'm a slow Clefable. It's not doing much to me at all. I was worried he might have Explosion, but I went for the Shadow Ball just to do some damage to this thing to see what he is. He goes for another Gyro Ball, and we're taking those and able to soft-boil. Like, now I know because he keeps clicking Gyro Ball, he probably doesn't have Explosion to kill me. So I can just sit and Calm Mind in his face and set up with Clefable. Like, it's the point where he doesn't have Toxic either on this thing, which I thought was kind of strange. I'm going to get the soft boiled up. He didn't even try to get rocks up or anything in case. He just wanted to hit the Clefable that was in front of him. So I'm just setting up Calm Minds and soft boiling, alternating turns of that, just so that I'm up high enough HP and high enough special attack to where I can just one-shot everything else on his team. But I believe from here I decided to go for one more soft boil. I didn't know how much HP I ended off of before I started just attacking things. But at this point, he actually switches out on my soft-boiled into his little Marowak, and I Shadow Ball this turn, which that little Marowak's gone. And now Clefable's kind of free. He's going to go into the Mega Arrow. He's going to Mega Evolve, and he's going to get the Stone Edge, get the crit, but not take us out. And we're going to get a Moonblast and critical hit right back to him. I believe that crit didn't matter because we are at a +3, and it's a Mega Arrow. But now he goes into his Landorus-t, and I was kind of betting I was going to die here, so he went for the U-turn. I expected just an Earthquake, but I went for the U-turn and we lived it, so I quicked Moonblast. We one-shot the Fortress. I was honestly expecting to die that turn. And now I know he is Scarf Lando, and Clefable now took out majority of his team. He clicks the Earthquake now, which is fine. That's no problem. I go into Buzzwole, and I'm quicking Ice Punch here. I have no problem clicking Ice Punch here. And I actually decided to go for the Superpower last second. I thought I clicked Ice Punch, but I went for Superpower last second in case he went to the Hitmonlee. I get my Beast Boost, so I'm back up to the max attack, but I also get intimidated here. So I could have gone into Roman here and saved a 5-0, but I decided, you know what, I'm just going to sack off Jirachi, get a free switch right back into Buzzwole and click Ice Punch. I had no other reason not to. It was just the fact of, like, if I wanted to save differential, I could have gone into Roman, taken the Earthquake, and then switched out into Buzzwole. But as you see, we're going to chew that Earthquake, and Ice Punch is going to destroy that Landorus-t. And basically, it was because of Clefable living a crit Stone Edge, and then him clicking U-turn that allowed Clefable to beat the rest of his team. The crit on Tapu Fini was very, very, very unfortunate. He told me he did have Surf, so if he would have landed the Nature's Madness, I wouldn't have crit. He could have Surfed to kill me. But it was the point of Nature's Madness missed. Then he would have had to gone for it a second time, and I could have soft-boiled on the second one, and it would have been a whole different situation there. But good game for Colden and everything for what it was. The Hack's turn, it was really one singular turn of Hacks that got it for him, and or got it in for him, and let me win it with Clefable. So Trish Stratus already getting 4 fucking kills early on, and Master Luck picking up the other 2. So already doing well in this league so far. But again, go check out Colden and his stuff will be down below and stuff. These will come out kind of sporadically, but I'm going to aim for weekends because there's nothing else really coming out on the weekends. So these will just come out as we can. We're not taking this league as seriously and structured. We're just having fun with it and want to test some things out. But again, thank you guys for coming out and stuff. I'm Carson, this is Toxic Gaming. And as always, you guys stay toxic. We'll see you guys.